was a big game and a great effort by our group. We came out and played really, really well and really hard in the first half. In the second half, I don't know that we played really well, but we played really, really hard in the second half. And anytime they made a run, our guys found a way to respond and just did a great job with it the entire game. I couldn't be prouder of them. Darren played a great game, Randal, but you can go on and on. Every guy that checked in found a way to help us in some way, and just a great effort for us. Now we got to move forward. Obviously, it goes without saying. Now we got to move forward.
Coach, how does it feel to get your first one as head coach over Akron?
You know what? I'm not going to lie to you. I could care less about that, to be honest with you. I mean, I'd like to tell you that it means a lot to me, but every win is important. So that stuff, I don't think about that one bit, to be perfectly honest with you.
Darren, was that the best half that the Flash has played, the first half this year, or how close? The size of the rotation, too. Could you speak to that as well in the first half?
Say that again.
Could you speak to the size of the rotation in the first half? Because you played a lot of guys.
Well, we play a lot of guys. I mean, we play, usually I throw another guy in there. Chris Ortiz, I didn't play him tonight because Darren was playing so well, and sometimes they go with 4 guards, and at that time we have to put Bryson in at the 4 when other teams do that. But we play a lot of guys all the time. Those guys came in and really contributed well, especially in the first half. And I don't know if I'd say it was the best half we played, but we played very well in the first half. We certainly did.
Darren, can you talk about your resurgence of your play? It's been very good during the MAC season. Can you just a quick comment on it?
Just my teammates having confidence in me and me having confidence in myself. Coach set me earlier in the season. We had a talk Christmas break. He said he needed me to be the player he came and got from Pensacola. I was going back, and I don't want to go back. So that's what it is.
And I was serious with that too.
Randal, that's now 5 straight wins since the heartbreaking overtime loss to Ohio. Have you started to build momentum now as we head toward Cleveland?
Yeah, I think so. I think going into this MAC tournament, I think we're playing our best basketball of the season. Darren has been playing great for us the whole conference play, and that had our team playing at a different level. So I definitely think we're building momentum. We're going into the MAC tournament confident, knowing we're playing good basketball and just ready to win, and get to the NCAA tournament.
Randal and Rob, how different were they without Abreu?
Abreu changed the dynamic of their team. He's the floor general, so they're obviously going to be a little bit different team without him.
Did you want to attack their backups?
I'm sorry?
Did you want to attack their backups?
Well, I thought Betancourt played pretty well.
Yeah.
I thought he played pretty well. I'm sure that's probably the most minutes he's played this year, and I thought he played well. I would hate for that to be the story of our team, playing the way we played. I don't think, and again, I'm sure they miss him, and he's, one of their best players, and he's obviously very important to them, but, I would hate for that to take away from what our kids did here on the road. It's not like we played them at our place. We played them on the road where they haven't lost all year. So,
they're not going to the game shoot 30%.
Who? They aren't?
I don't know what the final was.
Yeah, they shot 34%. Yeah. Yeah, that's probably true. Mm-hmm.
I know that last year's second half had kind of to do with like, did you think about that at all? When they started, especially the start of the second, when they really started to crowd back in.
I actually didn't even think about that. I was just thinking about a way to get our team together. Come together and weather the storm. We know Akron is a good team. So we just knew they wasn't going to play flat the whole night. We knew they were going to make a run, and we were ready for it. We sustained it every time they made a run. We made a big play or two, gave ourselves some cushion. We know Akron is great in transition. When they get in transition, they start making threes and making great decisions with the ball. So we tried to cut that out, and I think we did just that.
Talk about you guys. The one thing you struggle with in the second half, particularly you had this drop all year statistically, just rashes of turnovers. You had 10 in the second half.
Yeah.
Just kind of address that. How much was
And I'll say this, and give them credit. They pressed and did some things, but we've been averaging over the last 5 games. We've been averaging 11 turnovers a game. So I would disagree with you thinking that.
Well, I'm just saying there was a bunch.
Oh yeah, tonight, in the second half, we turned it over too much, and in our losses, we've had a lot of turnovers in the second halves of those games, and again, for us to find a way to win with 10 turnovers in the second half, I think they had 14 offensive rebounds in the second half. You know, it's a testament to the toughness and resolve, in my opinion, of these guys, because they never, you know, the start of the second half, it was like offensive rebound, offensive rebound, offensive rebound, and last time when we played them, that sort of broke our back. This time it didn't, because our kids just refused to let it.
Rob, I asked Randall, I'll ask you. How much it seems like, was there any soul-searching after the Ohio loss? I mean, that was such a tough loss, but it seems like you talked about resilience.
There was soul searching after the Northern Illinois loss.
Okay.
And when we lost there, we stayed in the locker room for a little bit longer than normal. Randal spoke up and I think took some accountability for our team. And then when we got back to Kent, we watched a film session. And occasionally Randal and I will get into it. And we got into it a little bit there. And again, the credit goes to these guys and Chris Evans as another senior with Randal and the rest of the guys, everybody on our roster, who just, you know, we're 2-5 in the league, and we have a young team, incredibly young team, inexperienced team, and it could have gone either way. You know, it could have gone either way, and the guys on our roster just, they refused to allow that to happen to them.
Just one, go ahead.
What would you talk about when they were making their run? When you broke the press or had any sort of man, you took it right at them.
Yeah.
Even with Zeke, that was kind of impressive as a team that's trying to win. And not
Yeah.
sit on it.
Yeah, and there was a couple times where my assistants were yelling at me to tell them to pull it out. But you know what? I want these guys in attack mode. Late in the game, I told them unless it's a layup, don't shoot it. But you know what? If at 6 minutes we're playing to not lose, at 5 minutes if you're playing to not lose, then you're gonna lose. So, you know, there was a couple times where Darren drove it or Randal or whoever it was, and I was like, oh gosh, what are you doing? But that's what we want our guys to play with confidence and to want to attack. And I think that helped us. I think had we pulled it out, I mean, we were having a difficult time scoring in the half court, so I think it helped us a lot just going after them.
Everyone, Darren Goodson has to head to the radio. Any last thing for him? Yeah, just Randal, how do you keep this momentum going to the MAC tournament on Thursday?
Staying focused, like Coach said, you know, everyone is 0-0 now. So, you know, we got the win, it's over with. It's time to get back to Kent and get ready for Thursday.
You know, just the same thing. You know, like we just gotta focus, stay together, stick together, stay confident. You know, going to the tournament confident, and just know it's either win or go home.
Well, does the recent run correlate to the emergence of guys like Darren, Chris Brewer, Spicer had some big moments tonight, and that more than just Randal and Chris Evans carrying the team?
Yeah.
Would you say that's
Absolutely.
the storyline?
Absolutely. And them playing a little bit better. I mean, Randal has played, I think as he's gotten healthier, he was out for 4 months, didn't practice until November 1st. So I think as he's gotten healthier, he's played better. And Chris Evans, both of them as seniors, I think they just decided, you know what, we're going to do everything we can do to try to win games. And Chris Brewer's obviously played better. Darren's obviously played a lot better. And it's helped us. And tonight our bench was great. And Dev has been able to make a lot of shots for us during this stretch. You know, and Kellen came in tonight and I thought played really, really hard and helped us in moments when we needed to. I mean, it's a team deal. That's how this works. And I think our team has gotten better and more confident as we've continued to play better.
Some might say the pressure was on them to show something without a break, but you know, on the flip side, there's some pressure on you guys. So here's an opportunity to step up and really get one, which it looked like you did. Talk about that a little bit and just, you know, even just dealing with that kind of mental pressure, dealing with, you know.
I'll let Randal answer because I didn't think there was any additional pressure at all. Yeah, but maybe Randal.
Going into this game, these past couple days in practice, we've been, preaching to each other that there is no pressure on our end, We're going to go in here, we're going to be confident, we're going to have fun, and we're going to do whatever it takes to win. We're not nervous or ducking anybody in the MAC. We're ready to play whoever on any given night. We're going to play Kent State basketball, do what we do, and we're going to find a way to come out with the victory.
Second half, Darren, just like every time they made a run, it seemed like
He made a bucket, yeah. He did, and yeah, I'm proud of him for it. And again, his mindset was to attack, and you see how tall he is. I mean, he's probably about 6'4", and he's crafty around the rim, and he was able to finish plays and make some shots that seemed tough, and he finished them though. Great. We needed him. We needed every basket that he made.
Randal, how important is going home to Cleveland one last time? The last rodeo up there.
It's very important, man. Being at Kent State, this is my 4th year, my last year here, and I have yet to get to an NCAA tournament. And I got 2 regular season MAC championships, but the ultimate goal is to get to the NCAA tournament. So going up there, man, it's going to be it's going to be a great experience. It's going to be great for our team, and we're just going to go up there and play our hardest, man. Play our heart out, leave it all on the floor, and, do whatever we can to get to the NCAA tournament.
You exercised a lot of demons the last little while. You said you hadn't beaten certain teams, and you started to beat them.
He's got a memory like an elephant. He's not going to forget any of those things.
Right.
That's part of why he's so good, because he
like
plays with a
Saturday?
chip on his shoulder.
Like Saturday, that was like your first win at Miami.
Yeah. Our team has just done a great job, like Coach said, since the Northern Illinois game, of just holding each other accountable, and holding yourself accountable. And we did a great job coming together and gelling together and finding our chemistry. And guys stepped up for us, and that was big for us. And we just going to continue to come together and go into this MAC tournament, 0-0, knowing that we got to win or go home.
Hey, Rob, from the head coaching perspective, what's going to be the major thrust for you now? You don't play again for 6 days. You don't know who you're playing until late Monday night. You've played so well now this last stretch. So how are you going to prepare to stay sharp, to stay fine, and how do you find that?
Yeah, we'll practice the way we normally practice, and the only difference is usually right now we're in prep mode at all times, and we're not going to be able to be in prep mode. So we're going to work on ourselves and try to get our execution a little bit better. We'll take a lot of shots and work on our conditioning a little bit to make sure that we're where we need to be on Thursday. But I really think right now this is a time that if your kids really want to play, which I think our kids do, and they have a positive mindset, which I think in fact I know our kids do, we'll play with a lot of energy and effort. You know what, if we don't play well in Cleveland, then we're not going to be advancing. If we play well, then we'll advance. And we'll stay positive and confident, and try to sharpen the knife just a little bit over these next couple of days.